defaults. Hello. Alright, cool. It is live?
Can you link me?
Maybe. Let's see. I wish they would make an easier option for me to get back to my fucking channel.
Yeah.
Watch 8 are watching. People must have notifications on or something.
Yeah, probably.
Oh.
Oh.
God.
Gamers? Are you here, gamers? Thank you.
God, people are going so fast, and it's
it's scary.
It's scaring me.
Can you? Did you drop it there?
Huh? I gave it to you, so you can make the announcement. Oh. Hold on, I heard myself because I was
we're talking. We are live.
Yeah, we're live. Yeah, let's give everyone a minute to like get in, and so we can.
Yeah, we're chilling.
I just remembered something outside of I'll talk about it when we I'll talk about it in a minute.
Well, I just want to pin it. You're going too fast.
Cool. Okay. Let me check over this one. Jesus. Cool. Alright. Alright, cool. Is everyone here accounted for? And by everyone accounted for, I mean those who are still awake.
Good night.
Good night.
Good night, gamers.
I just realized something. Outside of being awake, I got here at 9:40 in the morning, or just a little under that. It is currently midnight, and I just remembered that I had not slept before that point. So yeah, I didn't sleep. I just remembered.
Yeah, you did not listen to me at all.
Yeah, it's not that I woke up at like 8 and then drove over here. I just legitimately have not slept since yesterday. I guess I'll put on my announcer voice so I can fucking sound awake. Let me drink some water.
I love that you put off drinking water all day, and now that you have a microphone in your hand, you're like, yeah, I'm gonna just get in there and slurp some water. I hope you've all been drinking water. That's very important.
I had 2 pizzas and a banana today.
Yeah, and I'm making you some dinner at midnight.
Yeah, and then I'm crashing on your couch because I can't. Look, it's like I'm
too late.
I'm usually daring, but it's midnight and I'm sleepy, and I would have to drive home in the dark.
I'd rather you didn't.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can't perish yet.
Yeah, please don't.
All right. Okay. Let me get my head on straight. Okay. Hi guys, SAHCon's dead now.
Oh, I can hardly hear you, TBH.
SAHCon's dead now. There we go. My microphone's really good, by the way.
Is it?
Yes, it's really good.
Okay.
Also, even if it's not, guess what I can do? Not that.
We all died. No, we didn't. We had a lovely day. It's been amazing to see like familiar faces and also brand new people, like people from like part of the fandom that I would have never thought about visiting or anything. It's been really amazing.
Yeah. I imagined myself to be much more lively when I was presenting these closing ceremonies, but just imagine that I'm lively, because my words definitely do mean what they do. Just like I'm very grateful that this went fairly well, especially for something that's really it's something that hasn't really been done before for the Homestuck community, and is fairly a new recently tried out concept for fandom alone. And I'm really glad that we were able to pull this together. I'm really glad that people took the time out of their day, took the time out of their schedules to just sit down and conversate with people or make stuff to provide for the the server and the overall event itself, be it uh, running a panel, running Artist Alley, helping with moderators, or just attending and, having things to talk about. Like,
Yeah, honestly, thank you so much because we know this is our first year and there were some bumps, but you were all very accommodating. And I really want to shout out to our mod team and all of our panelists. You were all amazing. All of our congers, like, thank you. Thank you so much.
yeah, it's just really, like, here's the thing. Like, we thought, like we said earlier in the day, we thought about this like months ago, and it's like it was only a few days ago where I was just like, oh shit, this is actually happening. And then I wake up this morning and then I have another feeling of it not really hitting again. But then it's when I go to Twitter, and half of my Twitter is like memes or whatever the fuck, and then half of it is like SAHCon. I'm like, oh shit, fuck, we actually are doing something.
Hey, Crow.
Yeah.
Second, these sincere emotions that we're getting from everybody in the chat.
Yeah,
Thank
I
you.
love all these hearts. I wish I could absorb them with more energy, but I appreciate every
Yeah,
one of
thank
them.
you all.
And I'm already planning for next year. I already have in
Yeah.
my head frothing a list of different ideas.
Yeah, we're really like gathering resources and it's going to be better, stronger,
Yeah.
faster.
Yeah. And it's like, there are even some things that we couldn't do this year that definitely could be for like next year, 2020. And uh there's a lot of things that we learned here to make things better. I'm still my only thing is that I was not able to within today I was not able to finish up a little thingy that I wanted to give out to people, like not give out to people, but have on the site for people who were a part of it. But I'll just talk about it very briefly while 244 of you are here. Um, so hopefully tomorrow or the day after that, well, technically today is tomorrow. Um, tomorrow or the day afterwards, I'm going to be designing a little, as it's called, digital con badge. And I would have done this prior to the con, but there was just so much going on. And hopefully we do that earlier next con. But essentially what it is that I'm going to be making a little con badge design that will be on the website, and it is available for being printed at home so that anyone who happens to want some kind of memorabilia that is in relation to the con can have that for themselves. And don't worry, at least for this year, it's going to be free, so that's fine. I've been having the whip on my clip paint. I just need to finish it. I literally just been staring at the chat this entire day.
You've all been so like nice about data. We really appreciate all the love you've been giving them.
My daughter, I love her.
Thank you so much. We are loving all the art, all the support. Thank you.
Yeah, just I'm glad that we got support for this. I'm
Yeah.
glad that to everyone who spread it out, promoted it, shared it with their friends, actively.
We were not expecting it to get this big. I'll be honest with you.
Yeah, I expected like a couple hundred people.
Yeah.
I didn't expect almost 2K.
Yeah.
Like, what the fuck?
Like, thank you.
Homestucks
Wow.
are real.
Yeah, it's because all of you got the word out. Thank you.
Yeah, it's a lot to take in. It's like, God, I think about it and it's like, Lord, I'm I'm just working a usual day job, and it's like most times when I'm on the internet, I am doing different Homestuck projects like fucking zines and all that goddamn
Homestuck
shit.
real.
Yeah, like all this Homestuck stuff. But SAHCon was a real big project that's just
Yeah.
it's my most ambitious project that I've done thus far. It's not going to be the last, most definitely, and that's not even including if we do this / when we do this next year. But it's just it's an experience. I'm glad that I was able to provide something for the community, because this wasn't about showing anything off. It wasn't about anything. It
was about community. It was
Yeah,
about
it was
bringing like every Homestuck together from different
Yeah.
parts of the internet, because the internet is huge.
Yeah, it was about community. It was about bringing people together so there could just be a day of fun, sharing content, inspiring people to make new content. Just it's a con.
Yeah, it's fun.
And technically, when we have some of our panels archived for later, it's your own little radio show that you can listen to in the meanwhile.
Girl, did you notice that you got like so much awake now that you've been talking, you got so excited about SAHCon 2020.
Yeah, and now I'm gonna die on this couch. I'm passing out. I'm waking up at some abstract time. I'm getting a freaking McGriddle. I'm going back home, passing out, and then I'll take. Okay, here's the thing. I'm going to take a week long vacation.
Okay. But first of all, in about a week, we will be sending out a form through Twitter, and we will really appreciate some feedback.
Yeah.
For sure. Like, so keep an eye out for that. And keep an eye out on the Twitter in general, because that's probably where we're going to be, like, releasing news and everything.
Yeah, we still have the Tumblr, we still have the website, but Twitter has been an especially big help. But always remember that the website is going to be predominantly where you can find information such as future schedules. We will be having it where once we update with the organized panels, we will be telling everybody when those archives are up on the website. So when you go to the schedule page, you'll actually be able to click hyperlinks that will be able to give you access to watching panels that have been saved throughout the day in case you missed them or you want to rewatch them. So yeah, and I honestly can't think of much else. This
Again, I really want to thank the mod team who made all of this possible. Like, thank you, all of you. I will be personally, like, tweeting all of your names and, like, thank you personally, because, like, you made this con, like, actually a thing. Thank you. And thank you, all of you who dropped here. I just don't know what to say. The con will stay open for another 30 minutes, and we will be finishing the never-ending story if you want to, like, catch the end of that.
Yeah, so yeah, just as much as we would love for SAHCon to be 24/7, we're gonna have to do it next year, and
we're gonna go sleeping now.
Yeah, and just so people are aware, even though it's pretty obvious, it's not going to be the same date next year. Probably it's going to be a Saturday, but it's not going to be the 22nd. It's probably going to be somewhere in between, like whenever the majority of people are either not doing finals and or not during a other big convention like AX or some shit.
Yeah,
like
that's
that.
how we decided on this date the first time. We made sure it wasn't like at the same time as a big con or during finals or anything.
Yeah,
so we're gonna keep an eye out for that.
Yeah, convenience sake. So if you know anyone who couldn't make it, just tell them, like, watch for things, clear their schedule, and just so we are more prepared next year, we will definitely be a little, like, especially since this was the first year and we were able to set particular things. Next year, we'll be able to do things like setting up schedules a little bit more. We'll definitely see about being able to fiddle with panel acceptance stuff and giving people a bit more time to work on things. And because when we had to do it, it actually worked out pretty well. We might consider different formats for more audible based panels as well, because I know that some of our panels took place in voice chats, and that actually turned out pretty chill.
Worked a lot better than we expected.
Yeah, it's much better than scrambling around with fucking YouTube. Jesus Christ.
YouTube, why did you fail us so bad?
Yeah, I mean, it's helping us right now, but for now, this morning was weird.
It was a morning. We had a morning for sure.
Yeah, we had a morning, and hopefully next not 365 days from now, but next year, I gotta go to fucking bed.
Yeah, okay. we are like, it's time to wrap this up.
God, okay, yeah, and again, Never Ending Story will be finishing up, and the server is going to be open for how long?
For about another 30 minutes.
Yeah, another 30 minutes.
And we will be finishing the Never Ending Story.
Yeah, and I already told some of you if you want to finish up Scriblio Stuck, that'll be open, but once we close stuff on the server, if you get disconnected and all that, unfortunately there's not much we can do, but that's just for everyone to know. Otherwise, SAHCon is officially donezo.
Yeah, thank you again. I can't stress that enough. Thank you so much.
Yeah.
Have a good night. Drink water.
Yeah, drink water, eat something, piss, do what I haven't been doing this whole
Yeah,
day.
yeah. You failed me a lot today actually.
Whoa.
You did not drink any water and I kept putting it right next to you and you,
Yeah.
you did not finish a single glass of water.
I Aisha
Okay,
handed
okay,
me
okay.
Aisha handed me a pizza, and I didn't even notice it was in my hand until 2 minutes later.
Okay, okay.
Uh, God.
Good night, gamers.
All
Have a
right.
good night.
Good night, y'all.
Bye.